Hello, Mr. Spencer Martin. What's up with you? You're really fast. You are quite fast. Give me a second here. My day was uneventful to say the least. Why didn't you make it eventful? Hello, Mystic Blaze, Mystic Voss Carefree. What's up? Look at the mic. Bam. Upgrade, okay. Bam. Bam. Like, does that like it a lot better? I was just trying it just so that I can beautify it and how's everyone doing today? Other than Mystic Spencer today had an uneventful day today. Another boring Saturday. Boring. That's a word I don't use as much anymore. Boring. I use the word grateful more. If I catch myself being boring, it means I'm not doing my duty. I could be meditating. I could be connecting with someone. I could be inspiring someone. I could be doing some work with somebody. That's the kind of life I choose. Today, I almost got hit by a car. I think this person was either drunk and texting, or just texting and watching a video at the same time. But I'm protected, so everything was fine. I have a lot of guardian angels around. Where it's like a dark corner on the freeway. It's like a curve on the freeway, and I swerved to the left because I saw this guy coming at me while making this giant turn. So happy Halloween, people. This is what Halloween is about. Drunk driving. Right? Getting drunk. Happy Halloween. Mystic Blaze says, hearing it, I realize I used to be bored, but I like calm, quiet days alone now. Mystic Spencer, hello Mystic BINF, Mystic Blaze, Mystic Vaz. Mystic Spencer says, I don't meditate, I did connect with family all day, so that's good. So to correct myself, I had a very eventful day. How come it wasn't eventful before? Are you doing... Maybe you can be more inspiring towards your family. Maybe you're meant to inspire your family. Who knows? Mystic Spencer says, I don't think they really like me. They work, so I do. Spend a lot of time with my mother, though. How old are you, Mystic Spencer Martin? And if you're new to the stream, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tanet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Mr. Spencer says, I said it was boring because I had schoolwork. Don't find that interesting if it's a subject I'm not into. You're gonna soon find that most of the things that are being taught, you're not actually gonna use in your real life. So that's why you just focus on what you love now and master it, so you can be ahead of most people. Graduation. It's nice, but realizing your dream and vision beyond what college tells you, that's nice too. I'm working towards a career in astronomy. Welcome everybody, welcome home to Cosmic Unwind. And I'm glad you're working towards a career in astronomy. Would you die for astronomy? You heard me? You heard me? Would you die for astronomy? Everyone's heard of the quote, if it doesn't scare you, the dream's not big enough. You heard that comment before? If it doesn't scare you, your dream's not big enough. I'm not saying go die for something, but if you're willing to die for something, RESPCT. Shower me with the smoke. Welcome home everybody to Cosmic Unwind. We're gonna play some cards today. And I'm looking for somebody with a question today. I'm looking for someone with a question. I'm looking for somebody with love life issues. I'm looking for a question. Anyone have a question? Mystic Blazes, but do I have to have a big dream? Such big dreams? I realize what triggers me is when you talk about mediocre. Maybe I'm misunderstanding though. I don't know. Only you can know what triggers you. And the word mediocre life. What is a mediocre life? When you hear the word mediocre life, what do you see? Or everyone's version of mediocre life is different. But what can we all agree on when it comes to mediocre life? Okay, so maybe that's why you're being triggered, Mystic Blaze. And that's why I'm here to speak the truth, not to trigger you, but to speak the truth. Because if you never face that your life is simply mediocre, in what lifetime are you going to do that? When you get old? When you get to your 50s and 60s? After you have kids? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to tell you to change a single thing. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to suggest things. And if you're triggered, don't do it. You know what I mean? Just don't make the change. Don't do the work. It's okay to not do the work. Not everybody's meant to live their dreams. Because not everybody chooses to believe in dreams. It's for those who believe in dreams. Shout out to my brothers and sisters who are willing to have dreams. And you know why people don't choose dreams? It's too hard. It's impossible. Before they even done anything. The end. Dream killer, doubt. But when I see some of you coming in here over and over and over and over, yeah, I'm not, okay. Oh yeah, I'm not blaming you either. I'm just also letting you know how I understand it. And that when some of you come in here and you like what I'm saying, it sounds nice. I love the energy. I love the energy, but I already see. I already see who does the work, right? I can see from the way you talk. I can see from the way you ask questions where you're at. I can see who's actually diving deep and who are just here to just, who are just here for entertainment. And entertainment is nice. I'm here for that too. But doing the work and changing your life, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I see 2 questions from Mystic Junkie Burry and Mystic Palanteri. Palanteri. Okay, let's get this on. Get my headphones on. I got my tea up. Can you turn off the mic lights? I don't like to. You can just listen to the audio only. Just close your eyes and just look at the chat section. But I can do this. There you go. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Hello, Mystic Eduardo. Welcome. I can't choose the brightness. Let's see. Let's look at the questions right now. Mystic Junkieberry says, "Will my ex and I ever get back together?" Mystic Spencer says, "Junkieberry, you need self-love, not loving other. First step is loving yourself. It doesn't matter who wants you or who you want. Love your damn self." And he's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Love your damn self. Let's draw some cards. Why don't we draw some cards for Mystic Junkie Berry here? And I do a little meditation while I shuffle the cards. Mystic Junkie Berry is asking, I understand the importance of self-love. I'm just morbidly curious. Don't be curious about things that make you suffer like your ex. She's your ex for a effing reason. You're looking into something that will make you suffer longer. You say you understand the importance of self-love. If you did understand, you wouldn't be asking that question, dear. But let's draw some cards for Mystic Junkie Berry. I don't think Mr. Junkie Berry needs a card, but we're gonna draw 2 cards for fun for you. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Buddhan Quanteam. Let's see what's in store for Mystic Junkie Berry. He is asking if he and his ex will get back together. Let's see what's in store for him today. It says here, Mystic Junkie Berry, why will you and your ex get back together? It says here, you need to get back together with your baby angel self. There's an innocent, loving being inside you that you disconnected with. That's called your heart. There's a baby angel in your heart, but you're not connected to it. So you're looking outside of yourself for baby angels. That baby angel is you, my dear. You're looking for a beautiful butterfly outside of you. You are the beautiful butterfly, my dear. It says here, there's a lot of anger that you don't know that you're not healing. There's a lot of pain from the past that you hold on to. It's why your relationships fail. You're so needy of people. And you drain them. You don't know you drained them because you don't know you don't love yourself. You're burning yourself. You're holding on to the past that doesn't serve you. Think about the oldest time that you have suffered and let it go. Let's go to the next question here. If you have a question, tag me and post the question. Okay? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I'm your brother Mystic Tanet. This stream is for open-minded people, so welcome to the open-minded people stream. Feel quite grounded today. Let's clear some energy before we move forward. You know what's up. Meow. Let's see what question we have next. I saw somebody asking a question. Mystic Palantiri ask, how can I best friend someone who respects me as much as myself? Am I being too harsh on myself in the present by wanting the best? That's a lovely question, Mystic Palantiri. Let me repeat this beautiful question. How can I best find someone who respects me as much as I respect myself? You're gonna help a lot of people with it. You're gonna help a lot of people with this question. Am I being too harsh on myself in the present by wanting the best? This is what you call a trick question of the mind. What do you mean this is a trick question of the mind? If you have a love life question, please post it. So he's asking, how can I best find someone who respects me as much as I love myself? First step, realize there's a law of attraction. When you love yourself, the person you love and respect will come to you. But the ego is like, how? The truth is that you have to trust and be patient. Most people, they're looking for a rare diamond of a person, but they don't become that person. And the main thing is that when you're a shining light, you will attract a shining light one day. But when you're a shining light, there'll be a lot of people who come through. And you have to learn to say no, no, no. Every no is a yes towards the best person. Okay? Don't look for somebody who respects you. Respect yourself and trust. You're not trusting in the law of attraction, the law of cause and effect. Right? You're only being harsh to yourself because you're looking outside of you for love, my dear. Am I being too harsh on myself? You're not being too harsh. You're just in your mind wanting something you already have. If you're looking for somebody to respect you, be that person. And trust that the best will come. Because if you say that you respect yourself and you still need somebody to respect you, do you really respect yourself? If you're looking for a unicorn, look in the mirror. If you're looking for a rare bird, a rare being, if you're looking for an angel, look in the mirror and see one first. And when you keep seeing that every day, you will find whatever you're looking for without finding. They come organically, naturally, organically. Organic love that doesn't require OkCupid and sites like whatever websites that people use nowadays, eHarmony. When you love yourself, you're a walking shining light that says, I am love, without saying anything. Your smile says, I am love. And people look at you, dang, I want that love. I didn't say I want that love. I said I am love. Every time you say no to people who want you, you'll get closer to people who actually love themselves. Welcome home, Mystic Nolan Work. And thank you for doing the work, Mystic Dominator. It says, Cosmic, boss is cool with me. Talk to him today. We'll keep you posted. Beautiful. But now, let's draw some cards for Mystic Palantiri here. How can I best find someone who respects me as much as I respect myself? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Namo Buddhaye Quanteam Namo Mystic Palantiri, you're looking for somebody to respect you. For so long, I've been waiting for somebody to respect me. Where is that person? I've been respecting me. Oh. Show us the way. Mystic Palantiri is looking for someone to respect her or him. Let's see what's in store for Mystic Palantiri today. Mystic Palantiri, looking for respect. It says here, welcome home, Mystic Laser, nice to see you. It says here, there's some suffering in you called I am not good enough that you're not dealing with. There's some suffering in you that says, prove yourself for love. And deep down, there's some painful side of you that says, if you love me, you would do it for me. What does that mean? It says here, I see parents. I see parents who taught you tough love. I see parents that made love hard for you. I see parents that required you to need their validation. I see parents that needed you to earn their love. You're not being too harsh on yourself. You just don't realize that you can love yourself. It's not that you don't love yourself, it's that your standard for love is that you need validation to feel love. So just give yourself the permission to respect yourself and feel complete. Feel complete respecting yourself. The end. And welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Mr. KT9 says, I'm in a relationship with someone who lives far away from me in another country. And you're about to fly over to see him, right? Was that you? I want to know if this relationship is a foolish idea or if it is possible that the effort will be worth it and will be able to be together in the future. I think you asked this already. Or is that somebody else? Do your work, Mystic Palantiri. You're about to fly over to see some guy in another country, right? No, that was another person. says, I wish I was going to see him. Sadly, I am a recent graduate and don't have the money to afford the travels. Okay, let's do some work. Let's read the question again. Mr. KT9 says, I'm in a relationship with someone who lives far away from me in another country that you haven't met, correct? I want to know if this relationship is a foolish idea. If it is possible that the effort will be worth it and we'll be able to be together in the future. I have a counter question for you, Mr. KT9. Welcome home, Mr. Ecstatic Haze. I have a counter question for you. Do you love yourself genuinely more than this person in another country? Do you love yourself? Do you genuinely love yourself more than your desire to meet this person? Still waiting. Let's do the reading for you, okay? Here we go. Mr. KT9 asks, I'm in a relationship with someone who lives far away from me in another country. And you have never met this person before, right? Thank you, Mystic Jack, the Bones. She says, I want to know if this relationship is a foolish idea, or if it is possible that the effort will be worth it and we will be together in the future. How long have you been talking to this person for, Mr. KT9? Let's see what the card says after you answer this question. How long have you been talking to this person for? You haven't met this person. How often do you guys talk to each other? still waiting. See, if we were in person or on call, this would go a lot faster and smoother, right? We live in a very different time zone, so that makes it a bit tough. How old are you, Mr. KD9? Hello, Mystic Zero Affinity. How old are you? Let's see what the card says about you. Dear Mr. KT9, let us help you with some insight on this long-distance relationship that you've been in for a year and you have never met the person and you're 22 years old. Let's see what's in store for you today, Mr. KT9. It says here, let it go. Let this relationship go. Let this relationship go. You're suffering inside already by not being able to see this guy that you have been talking to for a year in another country. You're asking the question, for a reason, Mr. KD9. You're asking the question because there's a need that you have that may not be filled right now. Is this for real? It says here, you have so much patience. So much patience. But the truth is, there are people in your city who are amazing guys. There are people in your city who are amazing men, who you can talk to, have intimate time with in person. Rather than through the digital world, you find somebody. You can have quality time with people now, but you have to make time for those people. You're trying to make a relationship work in different time zones. There's suffering in the air. Is this for you? For real? Is there suffering in the air? It says here. You just want to hug him. You just want to be with this guy. But you know that there are so many men on this planet. There's 6 billion people on the planet, and you chose one in another country. You're 22 years old, and you just got out of college. If you like to pursue this, please go ahead. The cards are telling me you're suffering because you need intimacy. You're such a loving being who has patience. Who has patience. But right now you need to work on yourself and your life, and not a romantic relationship just yet. This romantic relationship is a distraction towards the work that you can be doing internally. Is this for real? It says here. You're a powerful mystic, Mr. KD9. You are a powerful mystic. You are an angel, but you're being distracted from realizing that truth because you're trying to make this human relationship work, and you can, but it's not fulfilling because this guy's so far away. Because you're learning to fall in love with who you are and be patient that another angel will come falling down the sky right next to you. Is this for real? It says here. Go out and have fun, my dear. Go out and make memories. Go out and have fun and create intimate connection with people. A digital relationship disconnects you from yourself because you have to experience it through a screen, through electronics. But if you really wanted to, you can make anything work. After saying all that, you can make anything work. But the truth is, you're gonna learn a lot of. You think you have patience, but if you continue to pursue this relationship, you may succeed, but your patience will be tested the whole way. Or you can let go and realize that your soulmate could be your neighbor, that your soulmate could be at the dog park, that somebody amazing is here, right now. But because you have been so busy with your life, you didn't have time, quality time for yourself, so you have found a partner online, a friend to talk to online that turned into something more. But the truth is, you need to make quality time with yourself and not be drained by a digital relationship. This may not be easy to absorb, but you need to return to your heart, because you're getting ready to fly. And you can't fly if somebody in another country is draining your energy. You can fly and you know it. That's the end of the reading. And if you're new to the stream, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. You're welcome, Mr. KD9. Let me tell you, I've been in 4 long-distance relationships. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I have been in 4 long-distance relationships. Hello, Mystic Lady Luna Star. Have a good night. I'm speaking not from just my intuition. One relationship was 2 years. One relationship was 3 years. One relationship was 2 years. Altogether, 7 years of experience. Or there was another person also. Why? The internet. Dating sites, it's a great place for people who don't love themselves to find each other. Wow, right? It's perfect. Because if you love yourself, you'll find that person organically. Sometimes you get so comfortable without that person, but if you don't know who they are in person, you don't know their habits, you don't know their energy, you don't know their past. But the truth is, the future is in your hands, Mr. KD9. And again, maybe this is the person for you. But from experience, from being in multiple long-distance relationships, I had them because I didn't have people skills. I didn't know how to put myself out there. But in the digital world, it's easier to make things work because you don't need a lot of time and you have all the space you want. But one day you will lose that space and you will lose that time. And for some people, they make it work. Right? And it's up to you. Welcome home, everybody. I am your brother Mystic Tenet the Light, welcoming home my brothers and sisters. Today we're looking for questions. Questions. Let's see. Mystic Lady Lunarstar came by and says, "Sweet dreams, everyone. I'm going to lurk while I sleep. I hope you're well, Cosmic, and my other brothers and sisters." Mystic Spencer is back. Mystic Static Haze, Mystic Cameron Seabolt is here. Mystic Escapist is here. Mystic Spencer Martin says, "I agree. People who use dating sites are so insecure that they must find them through automatic matching by a computer. It's not true love, it's fake love." I wouldn't say it's not true love or fake. I would just say that if their parents can find each other without dating apps, then they can do it too. But they don't make the time. If you don't learn to make quality time to have a social life, to have a romantic life, right? You're gonna have to find time. It's clear to me, the whole time I was doing the reading, I saw somebody who was so busy and drained that she needed love. So she went online and looked for it instead of meditating, instead of being with herself and seeing that she needed self-care. Give yourself self-care a little bit more, and your life will change. You're welcome for the reading. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind, everybody. I am your brother Mystic Tenet. Grounding my energy. Thank you, Mystic Spencer, for your comments. Let's go ahead and clear some energy here, okay? Let's keep the energy positive in here. Thank you. I asked you how old you are and you never answered, Mystic Spencer Martin. I would love to know. Well, if you don't answer, my third eye will see why. You can choose not to answer. Absolutely. I already see why. That's why I'm asking. Welcome home, everybody, to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tanet, doing work with my brothers and sisters today. Mystic Alan Trance says, quick hello, Mystic Tanet, lurking tonight to absorb some wisdom and good vibes. And my goal is to bring it to you today. Grounding my energy. I love connecting with people. I love talking to people. I love doing work with people. I love doing work with people who open their heart, who open their mind, who trust me, who are vulnerable with me. But if I have a friend who doesn't open up to me, do you call that a friend? Do you call that a friend? Somebody who's not vulnerable, somebody who doesn't open up, right? But again, this is a friendship that I'm creating with my brothers and sisters. That's all. I like friendships. I love friendships. I have really open friendship with people. I just enjoy vulnerability because we don't have to BS with each other. That's why I do this. And I can help people when they trust me. But when they don't trust you, the healing won't happen. Thank you, Mystic Escapist. I appreciate your subscription and your follow. It's like somebody, right? Here's the thing. Friends don't have to share everything. But your age though, I mean, that's the basic. I mean, that's, if you have insecurity with sharing your age, and you want to connect with me, right? You want to talk to me, but you have insecurities about opening up yourself, right? What's up with that? I'm just speaking the truth here. I can BS and be nice. Does age matter? Even if they are younger than me? If age didn't matter, then why do we count? Why do people count if it doesn't matter? And the thing is, all we see is your screen name. Yes, 18 and up. Maybe I should ask, are you above a certain age? Are you above 18 years old? Right? Are you above 18 years old? If you're under 18, no card readings. If your consciousness is not above 18 years old, no card reading. Gotta have some boundaries up in here. Mystic Valor says, I have an issue with my dad. I'm currently in the family flat, and my dad is not grounded. he also don't meditate. I have to be very patient with him. And what is the issue? What is the issue, Mystic Valor? Patience, huh? I love those kind of lessons. It's like, dang, I just have to wait this thing out. I have to be patient. Be patient and loving. Right? Don't wait for your dad to change. It's okay, Mystic Spencer Martin, that you didn't share your age. Okay? That's your choice to not share your age. That whole talk about me, about the not sharing your age thing, it's me to tell you that. If you can't share what your age with me, it makes me not want to do any work with you. Let me just go ahead and tell you straightforward. It's not a big of a deal when it comes to like information, but it's a big deal when it comes to trust. Realize that it requires a lot of trust for me to be here. It requires me a lot of trust to do any reading, to talk to you from a heart-to-heart level. That's all. And the truth is, here's the lesson, people. You want to be very selective of who you talk to. You want to talk to people who trust you, who are willing to open up to you. Why would you want to keep somebody around who doesn't trust themselves? Because then it rubs off onto you. Their insecurities will rub off onto you by you having them around or in your consciousness. Now I'm saying all this in the open because I'm trying to teach something. Mystic 619 Poker says, it's hard to trust people. I know what that's like. But if you don't learn to, the person you don't trust is yourself, my dear. It's not that it's hard to trust people. It's that you don't trust yourself to trust people because you have been used too many times. Because you know why? You don't know boundaries. You don't know how to say no in the past. You have to learn to forgive that. Because trusting people... Oh no, I'm not talking to you, Mystic. Of course it's not that I don't trust you. It's that you don't trust yourself. This is a lesson, people. This is about energy. Right? I'm what you would call empathetic. I'm a feeler. Realize that when you hear my tone of voice speaking soft like this, my heart is open and fragile to you. because I want the best for us. When I learn to trust myself, I learn to trust others, and I learn who not to trust. I know who not to trust because I know what it's like to get hurt from people using me. But when I learn who not to trust, it teaches me who to trust. And trust is something you build. It's not like, okay, check, I trust Mystic Spencer Martin. It's not like a checkbox, people. It's a slow progression. Okay, is this person coming to use me? Is this person doing the work? All right, oh, this person's open-minded. Ooh, I want to work with him more. Oh, this person is loving, open-hearted. This person is sad and they want to do the work. Ooh, this person is sad and they're closed-minded. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna give him a try. Okay, oh, he's still negative and closed-minded and still doesn't trust me. You get it? If you keep a lot of really insecure people around, they will drain you, people. Especially as a healer, especially as a teacher, especially as a leader. If you keep a lot of people who don't do the work around, they drain you because they want you to do the work for them. And that's okay. After you learn healthy boundaries, they will learn to do the work. That's why we're having this expression, this conversation right now. Boundaries, people. It keeps our energy clear. It keeps our chakras aligned. It keeps our third eye open. It keeps us in harmony with ourselves. Breathing in and out. I'm very aware of energy vampires. You know why? Most people don't know how sensitive I am. Mystic Lola Heal says boundaries. Watch out for those energy vampires. And the people who are energy vampires, they don't know that they're energy vampires. But you get to learn the lesson of boundaries. Run when you see an energy vampire. When they ask you a question, when you know that they're starting to drain you, I have to go. How's your day today? Good. Thank you. Move forward. Right? Because you know they're about to drain you because they've done it many times. Run, people. Corre, corre. Okay? At first, you don't know what's up, right? You walk up, okay, ooh, this person is dumping their negative. They come to complain to you. They come to whine to you. When they come to you, they never bring good energy. At first, they seem like a good energy, but after a while, they're like, I'm having issues. Again, with my money. I got in a fight with my boss again. Okay. The first time is good. You don't know. The second time, you're not sure. But it's starting to... Third time, you're like, what the... If it gets to the fifth time, it's your fault. To me, I give people like 4 chances. For real. I give people who seemingly are loving, I give them 4 chances. On the 5th time, corre, loco. Okay? Corre. Run. Run fast. You see an energy vampire, what do? I'm meditating. Go the other way. I'm meditating. You're still there. I'm meditating. I see you. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm meditating. Get away. Get away. Get away, energy vampire. Get away, energy vampire. Is there? Get away, energy vampire. Is there? Get away. No. But you want to be smooth. When you deal with enough energy vampires, you're like, oh, here they come. Okay, slowly make the U-turn. Oh yeah, I forgot something behind that tree where nobody is, because the energy vampire. Have a good night, Mystic Spencer Martin. Thank you for joining us today. Does that mean that they are lost cause which can never be changed? Or should be shunned? Absolutely not. You have to see the reason why they have become an energy vampire. Because they don't listen. We're saying give them many chances, and if they still like that, if you have, we're not saying just run right away. We're saying, okay, what the, number 2, what the, number 3, you do the work, and you're like, what the, number 4, you do the work, and you're like, oh hell no. Number 5, corre, okay, rápido. You know what I'm saying? We're saying do your work. But if you do your work and this person is still blocked off, doesn't listen, doesn't know they're draining. Oh, get away now. Get away now. Ain't no sunshine when she's here. Vampire is not warm when she's right here. Let's just run. Ain't no sunshine when she's here. The vampire is here anytime she comes for love. Let's just run. Wonder this time. Where? Okay, I don't know. Mystic Allen says, that's what I had to do recently, and you mentioned it in my reading the other day from Facebook, by the way. Run, people. Okay. The thing is, when you're a loving being and you're a nice person and you're a supportive person and you like to hug people and people like to hug you, they will come out looking for you. They will come out looking for you. They will stalk you and look for a hug. Right? Like, yeah, oh, he's right there. Okay. Run. Run before they start complaining on you. I'm sorry, I have to go. God texted me earlier to say run. I'm sorry, but God texted me to say that there's an energy vampire on the loose and we have to return home now. Mystic Blaze says, I've known many and I can tell it's really draining. Now those persons say of me I'm cold or not nice. because I'm completely close to them. But I've also realized I've been like that too. I think I still behave like them when I'm depressed or in deep struggle. I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you, here's the thing. The energy vampires will leave when you know how to have boundaries. When you learn how to smoothly have boundaries. When somebody's draining you through text, you're just like, sorry to hear that. Or you say you one letter text them back. Wow. They dump on you a negative situation and all you say is wow. The end. Or you post a wow and you do a little namaste, right? It's like, okay, it's respect. Wow, namaste. At first you care, but then they do it again and again and again. You're like, wow. And then he texts you again, you're like, right, you just do a namaste. And then you're like, well, just meditate. And then you put the Om sign, right? Om. You know what the energy vampires, you know what they hate? You know what they're allergic to? Meditation. Hey, you know what? Would you like to go meditate with me for 30 minutes at this relaxing park? Right. Energy vampires, they hate meditation. Because they can't be with themselves, they need to go out and drain people. Because if they're with themselves, you know how, and you know some energy vampires, oh yeah, let's go meditate for 30 minutes. You know what they do in a meditation? They look around. They play with the grass. They're moving around because they can't stop moving. Eventually they lay down. They can't stop moving, so they're moving. You're realizing, dang, this energy vampire gets to face himself or herself. And if this person is a powerful energy vampire, they will pull their phone out. And you will hear the... And they put it down because they just want to check their text real quick. Okay, put it down. And then you hear this. Then you hear the grass ruffling. You hear the grass ruffling. They pick up their phone again. They put the phone back down. The grass ruffles again. 3 minutes has gone by, and they're like, shoot, there's 27 minutes left. You know what some energy vampires will do? They will try to start a conversation in the middle of the meditation. It's a nice day today. Wow. Oh, I feel so good today. Thank you for meditating with me today. Am I allowed to do yoga right now? Am I allowed to get into some asanas, vasanas, yasanas, dasanas? Okay. All you do is just smile. You don't talk to them. You smile. Don't open your eyes. That's a trap, people. Don't open your eyes. It's a trap. Because the energy vampires, They're teaching us to master ourselves, master our gentle boundaries. We can learn to tell people no in the most loving way. Thank you for meditating with me. Right after the 30-minute meditation, thank you for your peace and relaxation. Thank you for all the energy around us that we experienced. And thank you for us being mostly silent and being with ourselves. Right? And maybe next time, let's turn our phones off. And then they're like, so that's how you do a gentle boundary, you see? You see? You slowly progress, and eventually, you know what? You will turn an energy vampire, and you will turn them into somebody who realizes they can't even sit still. The moment they realize they can't sit still in a meditation, then they'll see the next thing. Why can't I sit still? And you slowly, patiently, and then they ask you, hey, do you want to go to Starbucks after? I'm sorry, God texts me, I have to go home right now. I'm sorry, my great-grandmother who's passed away, she told me through my third eye to just go home. You make up whatever reason, right? I'm sorry, I have a commitment to go home after 6 p.m. on a Monday. Would hang out with energy vampires. I mean, would hang out when I'm hanging out for no reason. I'm sorry, my cat's waiting for me at home to meditate. We usually meditate at this time. And yeah, I have to go meditate with my cat and dog real quick. Right? What about a manipulator? Somebody who wants to control you, like your boss. Somebody like your parents. They want to tell you what to do all the time. Just kidding, not all the time. What about that person that's called your coworker who thinks they own you? Or that manager who's bugging you? Alright. People who try to manipulate you has lost control of their own heart. Imagine this is what a manipulator is. A manipulator is like somebody in a car who does not have their hand on the steering wheel and no seatbelts on, yelling to the other car, drive better and put your seatbelt on. And at the same time, they're flooring it on the gas with no hands on the steering wheel and no seatbelt on while yelling at another car. Right? Drive better. Right? Get another car. That car too slow. They don't have a grip on their own life, and that's why they want to tell others what to do, because they don't even know. They don't have a grip on their happiness. Because people who control, they're in their heads. People who like to control, they want to control people who are happy, because there's a jealousy. They don't know how you do it. Why are you happy all the time? Why are you so peaceful? I love. How do you help a manipulator realize? I think there's a better question, Mystic Valors. What is the manipulator here to teach me? What can I learn from the manipulator? That's a better question. The manipulator, if you attract a manipulator into your life, you have some work to do. Or you have an advanced lesson that you're learning. Right? If you have a manipulator in your life, you're either not doing the work or you have advanced work. You would know if you have advanced work. If you don't know you have advanced work, then you ain't doing the work. Okay? So you have a manipulator. You ask yourself, okay, looks like there's a deep lesson that I may not be learning right now. What is this manipulating person trying to teach me? What are they helping me with? What are they blessing me with right now? If you don't ask that question, you'll see the opposite of a blessing. Suffering. Why is this person trying to make me suffer? The advanced work is, what is this manipulator blessing me with today? You know how I deal with manipulators? I bow to them. I smile to them. I learn to tell them, I'm sorry. I won't do that, thank you. But if this manipulator is my boss, I will say, thank you, I will go do that. Thank you, I will go do that. Thank you, I will go do that. Thank you. Tell me, is this manipulator your boss? Here's how you can help this manipulator. It's my subordinate. Which means somebody under you, correct? This is when you learn healthy boundaries. You want to help him so much that you extend his manipulative behaviors. You need to be bold with people who don't know their problems. If they're under you, they will listen. But you have to be gentle with your boundaries, right? Sometimes saying no is saying yes to helping somebody. But if you say no in a harsh way, people may still learn the energy, people may still learn the lesson, but you will feel a little pain too. Because what you did to other people, you do to yourself also. which means sometimes we have to learn to forgive ourselves. And if you are very hard in the past, it shows why he hasn't changed. Our goal is not to change people. Our goal is to be the change, meditate, spreading love. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. If you're new to this stream, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tenet the Light, welcoming home Mystic Flower Power, Mystic Valors. We're talking about manipulative people right now. I think we should draw a card for your manipulative friend here. Who is your subordinate? Let's see what's up with your subordinate. Who is controlling? It says here, what's up with your homie? Your subordinate. What's up with your subordinate? Something is up with that word. Something is up with that word I don't like. Subordinate. Your brother, your family, your teacher. What's up with your brother here? It says, this person is in their head all day. This person got their innocence taken away from them at a young age. They're ungrounded because something happened to them at a young age. They carry suffering from it. Are we sure about this? It says here that they grew up with a lot of controlling parents, family members, grandparents who are controlling. Prove yourself energy. Make sure you prove yourself to me. Let me approve you. I approve you. Now you're something. Show us a little bit more of this coworker here who are below you, but really is not. It says here, this person is lonely. This person may be in a relationship, but does not feel love. They're in a mental relationship. What a man should do for a woman, he should have a job. He should buy her stuff. He should buy her more stuff. Right? He should pay the bills. But the feeling is missing in him. What's up with this worker? Where's the feeling and the innocence taken away? Show us a little bit more. It says here, this coworker is all about money. He's not there with compassion. He doesn't even know. Like, the word compassion is not really in his dictionary. The word control is in his dictionary. Why is the word compassion not in his dictionary? Well, we find out that his innocence got taken away by controlling parents who helped him feel not good enough, who wanted to control his life, his job, his money. And now that he's where he's at because of his parents and not his own self, he doesn't know who the heck he is. Because he's there because he's living his parents' dream and not his own. Is this for real? He's lost in his head. The end. How do you help a lost person find a way? How do you help somebody who's lost in the dark find their way? Be the light. Be the change. Be the love. And they'll find their way. I think you should buy this guy a plant. Like one of those succulents. Buy him a little succulent. A little cactus. I saw this and I thought of you. Thank you for the follow, Mystic Haze. I appreciate it. So what he needs is one. If you're new to this stream, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tanet. If you're looking for a reading today, and I just met you, I need a question. For me to read you, I gotta know you. We have to trust each other. Okay? I gotta know you. I gotta see you at least engaging in a chat. That's all. We have to have a relationship. You can ask a question, but make sure that question is not so broad, like, what is my purpose? Like, ask a question from your heart. But the truth is, if the question is really, what is my purpose? Just ask it. I'll help you do the work, okay? I can't do the work for you, but I can show you a little bit of the way. Know what I'm saying? Gots to be a G till the day da. Why am I here and what is my purpose? Your purpose is to know why you're here and to find out what your purpose is. Okay? Spiritual gift talents. Yes. Welcome home, everybody, to Cosmic Unwind. I'm your brother, Mystic Tanet. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Who here has a question? Maybe you have something on your heart. Mystic Hayes says, I think I'm being told by my dog that I was made to be a dog whisperer and eat a lot. I see with my third eye something fishy. What question do you have? My bowls are still being paid off because I could not afford to pay them off. You are fishy. But tell me your question, Mystic Hayes. My question is, am I too selfish of a person? Yes, the bowls are not cheap. Any messages for a MK Ultra survivor? What's an MK? Welcome home, everybody, Mystic Daphis. Am I too selfish of a person? What makes you ask that question, Mystic Mailman? Welcome home, Mystic C. Nice to see you. I am in the process of getting bowls paid off. Mystic Prongold, ask your question. So what makes you ask the question of, am I too selfish of a person? What makes you ask that question? Breathing in and slowly out. Mystic Mailman says, I didn't used to think I was at all, and then someone told me I was. Mystic Prongod, I'm looking for a question for you. Ask the question. I can't give you a reading because I don't know you yet. But I will use the cards to help you with some questions. You just joined us 4 minutes ago. Okay? But if you have a question, I can help with that. He says, Mystic Mailman says, I didn't used to think I was at all, and then someone told me I was and realized maybe it's possible I am. He says, then I started realizing sometimes maybe I do things that are more or less for me. And now I can't decide if I'm too selfish or if it's just me or just normal. Mystic Mailman. You're in your head on this issue. You're analyzing, you're thinking that being selfless is the right thing to do. You're thinking that you're selfish, but you have to ask yourself, are you happy? Are you happy? If people judge you for you don't disagree, which means you agree. If you don't like feeling like you're selfish, right? Learn to give more, Mystic Mailman. Don't just take. Be a good giver. Okay? That's all. Selfish people take, loving people give more. Period. Most people will take. Will you be the change and give? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. How do I achieve happiness? People tell him, how do you achieve happiness? This is a question that the whole stream can answer. Have you been here? Okay. Love your damn self. Do whatever it takes to love your damn self. And realize that happiness is in your damn self. Because if you don't have happiness inside to give, like that, and happiness is a choice. But many people choose to realize that it's not a choice. You create your own reality. If you can hate something, you can love something. If you can achieve negativity, you can achieve positivity. If you can achieve hate, you can achieve love. Right? If you can achieve sadness, you can achieve happiness. But now, are you willing to take the action to make you feel better? Or will you be desperate looking for love outside of you? You know, people who don't love themselves, you know who they hang out with? People who don't love them damn selves, okay? People who are sad, you know who they hang out with? Other sad people. Right? People who are addicted to drugs, you know who they hang out with? Other people who are addicted to drugs. People who are unhappy, they don't know they're doing this though. That's the thing. It would be offensive if they ever heard this. Mystic Prongo says, so I shouldn't worry about other people, just worry about myself. My dear, it's not about worrying at all. It's about loving yourself and then loving other people. But you can't love other people if you don't love yourself. Now you're looking for happiness. Do you realize where happiness comes from? When you tear the dollar bill, does the happiness come pouring out? Is it in the material? Right? When you eat the pizza, is there happiness inside of the dough? Right? Do you read futures with the cards? I do if I feel like it. And welcome home, Mystic Dirty Does It, Mystic Bonnie. Who's leaving here? Have a good night, Mystic Static. And welcome home to Cosmic Unwind. I'm your brother Mystic Tanet. Let's see what's up with Mike. Mystic Alan Tran on Facebook says, happiness comes from within. He right. Mystic American Agent says, I have a question about my deceased German Shepherd Sassy and not feeling spiritually or physically protected since she left my arms. I don't know how to move forward in my life. My dear friend American Agent, your German Shepherd Sassy, she did not leave your arm. She's closer to you than ever. She's right next to you still as your guardian angel. And you're not feeling spiritual. Because you have to realize that spirituality is not something you always see with the mind. What if your dog, Sassy, what if Sassy was right next to you the whole time and that Sassy guided you here? What if Sassy knows you feel not spiritual, feel a little sad, you feel unsafe without her? What if she guided you here to tell you, I can't always be there, but you can be there for yourself and trust yourself, but I'm still here. But let's draw a card for Mystic American Agent today. For Mystic Sassy. Namo The truth is that Mystic Sassy wants to tell you something. Let's see what she wants to tell you. Mystic Sassy says, oh, look at this. Look at this card, okay? This is a lion and a lady. Okay. Mystic Sassy is right next to you, dear. You just don't believe it. And you know what this card is called? Strength. What is Mystic Sassy trying to teach you? What is Mystic Sassy trying to believe you? What is Mystic Sassy trying to teach you? Even if I'm not there, you're still protected. That now that I'm not here, you have to do the work and be strong. You have to do the work and be strong. What's in store for Mystic American Agent today? Mystic Sassy. Mystic Sassy? It was time for her to go. Because you stayed in your box for too long. She kept you so safe that you were depending on her so much. And now that she's gone, you get to be strong. You get to be with yourself. You get to love yourself now that she's gone. You get to stand up for yourself. Alright. Any more question for you, Mystic American Asian? Just because the body, the physical body disappears, does not mean the love disappears. Remember that. Just because the body transitions does not mean the love is gone. You have to trust. You don't have to trust, but not trusting makes you miserable. People who don't believe in themselves are miserable. You're learning to believe and trust that you can take care of yourself. But you're doggy. But Sassy is still there, just not in dog form, in guardian angel form. All you need was just one card. Talk to her. Meditate with her. To talk to her, you gotta be with yourself and clear your mind. Because the mind will say, this is BS. This is not real. This is not real. Right? But how do you know your life is real? How do you know this is all not just a big illusion called life? Anyways, that's more advanced stuff. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind, everybody. Who has a question today? Advanced stuff makes people think too much. If you're looking to do advanced spirituality and you don't meditate, that's why you feel stuck. Because you have to do the work of being with yourself. How do you know this isn't a big illusion? You have to test it out. When you learn to let go, of everything, what's left? When you close your eyes, you empty your ears, you empty your brain, you become one. This is something you have to experiment yourself. If you want to involve yourself in meditation, sit still, find a quiet space. Tell yourself, breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Do that for 10 minutes in the morning and night for 1 week, just to start. If you have positive results, do it for the rest of your life. And then add time. Consistency is key. Don't plan to do for the rest of your life in the beginning. But if it works and it feels great and it's free, but instead, you want to pay for stuff. You want to pay for stuff. Meditation is free. That's why many people, it's like, you mean sitting still is going to help me get woke and help me realize the nature of reality? Sometimes we ask a lot of questions because we don't take the action. There's some people on this stream that have a question over and over and over, but you know what they do? Nothing. They want to ask because it's cute. It's cute that I can come up with answers to these questions. And they find like, oh, this is entertaining. He knows some stuff. But is they meditating? I don't think so. Is they doing the work? Are they committed? Do they love themselves? Mystic Prongo, you can leave if you like. Nothing wrong with that. You came in with your friend. I banned your friend. I left you here just to see how you would behave. You're getting bored and you're feeling the love. But here's the thing. Boundaries are healthy, people. What we're dealing with is such a high, intimate connection. When I'm in this zone of relaxation, right, and somebody comes in with that energy, I'm letting you know that my heart is open and vulnerable. And so when people start coming in and they're not here to connect, I have to let them go after giving them 4 chances or more. Mystic Surefire North says, what if you're someone feeling real in a sea of happy, trivial people, but you lost the only person you cared to connect with? That's a beautiful question. What if you're someone feeling real in a sea of happy, trivial people, which is surface level people, mediocre people? If you're hanging around a bunch of surface level mediocre people, it's on you. And then he goes, but if you lost the only person you care to connect with, that's BS, because that person is you. Tell him our motto in here. What's our motto in here? Love yo damn self. Connect with yourself. If you lost the only person you have connected with, you can reconnect with yourself. You think you lost somebody because you're looking for love outside of yourself. You're looking for the connect outside because you forget the mirror. How beautiful you are. How wonderful you are. How grateful you are for your life. When you look in the mirror, you adore yourself. Do you forgive yourself for all the things that you may not be able to forgive yourself for? When you look in the mirror, do you feel good? If you don't, you got some work to do. When you connect with yourself, you will find amazing connections with girls, with guys, because you are amazing to yourself. Now, if you're not amazing to yourself, you'll never find somebody to be amazing with, because you gotta start with yourself first. And this amazing doesn't require drugs or alcohol, people. It requires you choosing to love yourself on a consistent basis. Alright? We're not saying it's gonna be perfect. We're not saying loving ourselves will be perfect. There's gonna be days where we forget and we're negative. Sometimes we're in our heads. Sometimes we argue with people. But we have to remember, we just want to be happy. And we forget sometimes that happiness comes from within. Because sometimes we've been programmed that we're not good enough. We need to prove ourselves. We need to get a girl. We need to get sex. We need to get whatever we need to get to feel good enough. Realize you don't need to get it. You already have it. Mystic Bonnie from Facebook says, it's the same as the dog question, you get to connect with yourself. Mystic Surefire North says, no, your comments don't appear in a normal chat. Mystic Surefire North says, I do have work to do, but I do need to love myself. I just put off the inside. Thank you, Mystic Blaze. I do have work to do, and I do need to love myself. I just put off the inside work looking for external connections too often. Mystic Marion says, you taught me about affirmations in school. Thank you. You're welcome, sister. And Mystic, she says, I am enough, and I'm becoming better every day. And that's the truth. We are good enough just the way we are, and we are becoming better every day. Because you know why? One of my biggest issues in the past was I simply thought I was not enough. It's a quiet, haunting poison. Like when you don't feel you're good enough, it's not something that stands out. When you sit down, you kind of hunch your back. You don't speak with confidence. When you do something, you don't believe in yourself. You don't have visions because you think you're just gonna fail doing it. But when you believe that I am enough, it lights you up, turns you on, makes you feel like someone. It makes you feel like something. It makes you feel valued. Are you good enough? It took me so many years of my life to realize I didn't feel I'm enough. But you know why? You know why I figured it out? I meditate and I face myself. And when I realized that was the issue, my tears, right? Tears. I finally found my effing issue. Imagine sitting there for so long why I feel miserable throughout my life. Just to realize, holy crap. I just didn't know. I felt that I'm not enough. And then I get to do it. I am enough. Dope, right? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Hello, Mystic S of Gaming. He says, we are enough. It's just that the world is full of jerks. I would have to disagree with that. You have allowed yourself to believe that your world is full of jerks. My world is full of people who want to share love, want to be better, and they are amazing. Because if you see a bunch of people who are negative in your life, you have to ask yourself, why am I attracting them? Why am I attracting negative people? Could it be the law of attraction? If I see nothing but negative people, I'm above negativity. That can't be true. No. Let's draw a card on it. It says here, if you choose to create a world that says the world is full of jerks, you created that and you made it okay to be that. You are the creator of your reality. Why not choose to have a world of people who love themselves, people who listen, people who speak from their heart, people who live for love and live to share love and not just live for money and things and sex. They want to make love. Because they start by loving themselves. Why not have a world where people look in the mirror and they say, ooh, sexy. I love you when they look in the mirror. I love you. Mystic SFS Gaming says full of egos a lot. But yeah, there are good people out there too. But those who put you in situations when you start thinking I am enough, am I enough? And you know, yes, and you have to again realize that you have chosen to hang out with jerks. You have to take responsibility. If we blame the people that treat us bad, we have to blame ourselves too, to take responsibility. Because if we blame them and don't make the change, it's on us too. Okay? I'm looking for somebody who has a question about opening their mind. Anyone here is curious about how to open your mind? Anyone here realizes that Mystic SFS Gaming says, here is the thing, Cosmic. I never had to ask that question of, am I enough? Until you get dumped. My dear, somebody can dump you, but you don't have to dump yourself. You never counted yourself in the beginning. That's why you're suffering. Okay? Count yourself. Mystic Spencer from YouTube says, I feel like my mind is really closed off, so I want to fix that. Especially when it comes to religion. My brothers and sisters, what we're doing on here is called spirituality. What is spirituality? It's called genuine love. Period. That's it. And when I see, right, all we're doing on here is showing genuine love. Okay? I'm showing you the tools. I'm showing you what's up. I'm here to do my best. I'm not here to say I know everything. I'm not here to say I have the answers to everything. I'm here to say that I have helped many people because I have helped myself first. Why? I love this stuff, guys. I love helping people open their mind, open their heart, align their chakras, open their all this stuff. This is what turns me on. Okay. Mystic's Surefire North says, I like to think I have an open mind, but knowing what is real and illusion is tough. That's a beautiful statement. How do you know between something is real and something is an illusion? You have to trust yourself, because the only person that can truly know is you. Okay? You have to go experiment. What is real, what it means, find out for yourself. It's cute for me to say stuff, but you gotta go out there and experiment with what the heck is reality, what's real, what's not real. What is my purpose? Why am I alive? Who am I before I was born? Where do I go? Where do people go after they passed away? You gotta ask all these tough questions. And most people, they don't want to spend the time to do that. So I challenge you to do that. Okay? Let's see what questions we got here. Mr. Hero says, love this. Can you help me get a girl? Yes, I can. Would you like a girl? Would you like a girl? You seek a girl, but you don't actually want a girl. You want love. You want fulfilling love. Now, if you don't love yourself and you're not fulfilled with yourself, why would any girl want to be with you? Unless she also doesn't love herself. You have a lot of masculine energy right now. When you want a girl, it means you want love. You just don't realize you can love yourself. When you learn to love yourself and fall in love with who you are, you become really attractive because you have this thing called feminine energy. Most guys are toxically, many guys have too much masculine energy. I'm a man don't cry, I wear white. Now I wear black, I wear blue, I wear colors that men should wear. Men don't wear pink. Love your damn self, guys. When you love yourself, you become real attractive because you're not needy of a girl's attention. You're not needy of a girl's love. Thank you for gifting that, by the way, Mystic SFS Gaming. When you don't need girls, you stand out because most people, they look at a girl and they need that. Ooh, she's so fine, I want her. When you see her and you smile from your self-love and you don't need her. If you're a girl and you look at a guy and you don't need him, something stand out about you. Something sexier about you. And guys, there's something sexier about you when you love yourself. Because you know why? Many people, they just want surface level thing called sex. And I'm here to tell you, be patient and make love. Be patient and spend time with yourself that you can be alone and not be lonely. You can be alone and feel joy. You can go to a restaurant alone, sit alone, eat alone, and feel amazing. But most people will sit there and judge the F out of themselves. Well, people judge me for sitting alone because I look lonely. That's because you don't love your damn self. There's no other way to say it. Any other questions? Let's draw a card for that. Can you help me get a girl? Let's draw some cards for that. It says here, I remember a time when I didn't love myself. And I'm glad that time has passed, because I've spread my wings and fly. As a student of love, as a student of happiness, as a loving warrior, because loving myself was the best thing I've ever done in my life. And now I'm teaching it to people. And it's not selfish, it can be genuine. That self-love is not conceited. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Self-love can be so fulfilling and humble and genuine and quietly sexy. You are sexy if you allow yourself to be, and stop waiting for a guy or girl to tell you, ooh, you sexy. Tell yourself, I love me. I'm sexy. I believe in me. I love my baby me in my heart. I'm wonderful. And then you take a deep breath. I'm grateful for my life. Then you melt. I love me. Then every day that you do that, somebody goes, what have you been doing with your... Did you go to the gym or something? Did you get a haircut? Something is changing with you. And then what do you tell them? I finally learned to love my damn self. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm thinking, do I want to read that comment? Because it looked like somebody is in their head. I don't want to read that comment because it's coming from their head. But let's go ahead and read it because I love them. I love you so much that I'm gonna read this, because you know why? He just doesn't know he's in his head. So let's go ahead and read it out of love. Unless you look like Brad Pitt. Ego, but smiling and thinking you don't need her gets you to nowhere. Ignorance. Men are leaders by nature. Ego, and if you don't show interest, then you miss the opportunity to prove yourself. Energy, I'm not good enough, prove yourself. Once you show interest, then step back and watch and smile from afar and think that you don't need her. When she starts acting weird, somebody in her head, but if you do it before even anything, somebody in her head, somebody in her head, delete comment. Love your damn self. Don't make it hard. Mystic S of S is so smart. He's very smart. So good at thinking, but feeling, has a hard time with feeling. okay, has a hard time with love. This thing doesn't know love, okay? This thing knows love. You can talk the heck about love, but you may not feel it. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Mystic Spencer says, can you read my question from earlier, Cosmic? Mystic Hero says, how do I do better at school? I love that question. I will go to that question after this question. Let's see what the Mystic Spencer, what did you ask? Again, trust me, love is more neurological than organic. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're helping many people out, and good work to you. Mystic Spencer says, what was your question? Oh, look, Mystic Woke is back. Let's just go ahead and ban him. He doesn't want to be here. Okay, Mystic Bonnie earlier says, I have been single for so long. I have enjoyed my time to be by myself and learn to love myself. Not interested in AR. Yes, please type it again because you didn't ask a question. You typed a command, right? Where he says, but I find it really hard to love myself after someone constantly mistreats you. Okay, so Mystic Spencer, let's work on his question real quick here. He says, but I find it really hard to love myself after someone constantly mistreats you. My dear, if loving yourself was so easy, I would not be talking about it and making it the motto of this stream and preaching it the heck every day. Alright, we've been programmed to be codependent on love. Because if we were programmed that we can love ourselves, we would feel complete from the beginning. We have the energy of completion, that we don't feel that way because we've been programmed to not just simply love ourselves, because then we won't need to buy so much. We won't need to do much. We would be enjoying. We don't need to go shopping so much. We won't need to go to, again, we wouldn't need so much stuff if we love ourselves. But now you're not good enough. Buy more makeup. You're not good enough, buy a new car, buy a new house. Or your car is, alright, your car is not good enough quality. You're balding. No, you have to go fix that. That's not good enough. Right. Your nose is not perfect. That's not good enough. Go fix it. Right. It says, and the thing is, if somebody constantly mistreats you, why the heck you hang around with them? If that person is your family, you need to have a talk with them. People may mistreat you, but if you allow them to do it over and over, it's on you. And if you can't get away from the situation, take responsibility and stop playing the victim. The victim accepts the situation and does nothing. But a person who is a victim that takes responsibility will find freedom. It may not be easy at first because you've been playing a victim for so long. But I'm letting you know, you can do it. Let's see what questions we have. Mystic Stola the Blessing, welcome home. Welcome home, everybody, to Cosmic Unwind. Let's see what question we have here. Mystic Bonnie says, a relationship still need to do the work. Because Chen said, I will be truly happy when I'm 65. Mystic S of S Gaming is asking, but you did not answer my question, Cosmic. Is tarot reading something reliable? You have to find out. You can only find out. You can test it out. That's something you have to find out for yourself. This is called faith, right? Because tarot is about using your intuition. If you don't trust yourself, you will not have intuition. If you don't trust yourself, why would you trust other people who trust themselves and use their intuition? When you don't trust yourself, you don't believe. Well, it's not about when you don't have faith in yourself. Why will you have faith in other people? And if you don't know what the word faith is, maybe that's why. Mystic SFS Gaming. Because you can't comprehend that someone can see the future. Like you just can't, the mind can't comprehend how the heck does he just, like there's no proof. That's why with the past there's proof. So that's why your mind's like, oh yeah, it's the past. It's the present. But the future, you're just like, hell no. He can't know that. Your ego's in the way. You don't have to believe everything I say. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. How can I do better at school? Well, tell me what's wrong first at school. Before we find the solution, we have to see the real problem. And you have to realize that when I'm doing these readings, I'm not using my mind. But you just can't comprehend somebody not using their mind. That's why you don't have faith. Meditate, people. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to listen if you don't have to believe in me. You don't have to believe in me. I'm okay with that. Right? You don't have to believe in me. But now you're still here for a reason. You're curious for a reason. Your mind wants to open, and it has, but your heart is closed. Mystic Hero 41 says, how do I do better in school? I'm doing bad at math. Are you doing bad in any other classes? And what grade are you in? Mystic Hero 41. I can help you with this. I learned how to turn my life around in school also. But after succeeding in school, I decided it's not what I wanted to do. You're in the 9th grade. You're doing bad in math. It's just math? Or other classes too. Okay, so he says, and just that class. So you're just doing bad in math. Okay. What have you done to fix the issue? What have you done to solve this issue, Mystic Hero? What changes have you made to solve this issue? And if you haven't done anything, that's fine. Just tell me the truth. So right now we're talking to Mystic Hero 41. He's doing bad at math. He's in the 9th grade. And he's just doing bad at that one class. Mr. Spencer from YouTube says, I need help with that too. I'm trying to do all my work. Thank you, Mystic SFS. I sense a lot of people here that watch porn and play video games all day. Well, if it's not true, speak up. I'm trying to do all my work. Okay? When you're in class... Sorry, Mystic SFS, I'm talking to Mystic Hero right now. He's in the 9th grade. He's trying to figure out how to do better in math class, okay? So let me talk to him real quick. Okay? He says, I'm trying to do all my work, so you're not doing all your work then. What are you doing? So you're not doing all your work. Is that what I'm hearing? It says you're trying to do all your work, but you're not. Do you hate math? Like, do you just really not like it a lot? When you think about math, do you just like feel really terrible about it? Okay. You have to change that. You're gonna fail at something you hate easily. You can force yourself to pass something you hate. I want you to try to just love math. When your mind says, I hate this stuff, you just go, I love math and I love passing this class. But let's be more practical, okay? Changing your mindset may be a little bit too advanced for you. Thank you for the follows, the recent follow, guys. Thank you. Let's go to the practical stuff. When you're in class, if you know you're bad at math, are you sitting in the front? Or do you sit in the back? Do you sit in the front because you know you're bad at math, or do you sit in the back because you hate it? Good. Now when you sit in the front, are you focused on what the teacher is saying all the time and taking notes when you're in class? Or are you distracted because you don't like math a lot? Or are you distracted because you're on your phone? Or are you distracted because friends? Do you talk a lot in math class? So right now we're talking to Mystic Hero 41 in the 9th grade. He's having trouble with math class. We find out that he does sit in the front. He needs to learn to love math if he wants to pass it. You can change your mindset on things, okay? Good night, Mystic Spencer. Thanks for coming by. Mystic Hero 41 says, I talk a lot. Why do you think you talk a lot in math class? Mystics Hero 41. Why do you think you talk a lot in math class? Mystic SOS. I see you. He says, I have a lot of friends in the same class. Do you do your homework for math class? Or do you copy friends? Thank you, Mystic Biyakushi. So, Mystic Hero 41. You're having trouble in math class. You sit in the front. Beautiful. That's a great thing. You talk a lot. You're having trouble in the class, and you're talking a lot with your friends, and you're not consistently doing your homework. If you have a lot of friends in the class, have a good night, Mystic C. Thanks for coming by. If you want to do better, you gotta make a change, my friend. Mystic Hero 41. If you want to pass the class and you want to do better, you have to make some changes. You have to change your angle of approach. Here's the truth. You gotta focus. And you gotta take this class a little bit more seriously. You gotta be honest with your friends. Hey, look, I'm doing terrible in this class and I need to focus. And we can talk after class. You don't want to just move far away from your friend. They're gonna think you hate them. You want to communicate with your friends. Guys, I have a bad grade in this class, and I would love to focus so I could pass this class. Okay? You want to deal with your friends with honesty, but you actually have to desire to make a change. Okay? Do your homework. Do your homework. I know I had trouble with math class too. That's the funny part. Keep doing your homework, my friend. And do it consistently. You have to raise your standard for success. Right now, your standard is low for this class. And maybe other classes too, we don't really know. Right now, you're not doing so well in class. We find out you talk a lot in class. We find out you sit in the front, but you're not really paying attention because you're talking a lot. And you're not doing your homework consistently. What kind of changes can you make? Tell your friends, hey, look, I'm trying to pass this class. I'm having trouble, guys. Sorry, I'm focusing. Sorry, I'm focusing. Hey, sorry, I'm trying to pass the class. Just tell them, oh, hey, I'm trying to. Because when we say sorry, it's not that we're really sorry. We're just using this as a tool to focus. The end. Hey, sorry, I'm trying. Like you're just trying to, because they're not. And eventually, they'll get that you're focusing. The third thing you need to do, talk to your teacher. Dear teacher. Okay, let's be real. You go up to your teacher. Teacher, I've been talking a lot in your class, and I have not been doing the homework consistently, and I'm ready to do my work. My goal is to not talk too much with my friends, and my goal is to do my homework. Maybe you can help me a little bit too, because I actually want to pass this class. What do you think the teacher will feel after that? Wow. A student that wants to do the work. And the thing is, the teacher can tutor you. The teacher will do their work too. And if they don't, sit next to somebody who knows what they're doing and tell them the truth. Hey, I noticed that you've been getting really good grades. My grades are terrible. I'm not here to sit and copy you. I want to sit here so I can be around somebody who knows what they're doing. Thank you, and I promise I won't annoy you. Or I will do my best to not bug you too much. Okay? And you will pass the class. But remember, believe in yourself and know that you can pass math. And this is the end of the stream. What if the teacher doesn't like me? Maybe the teacher doesn't like you because you talk a lot and you don't do your homework consistently. You know what I mean? You don't take the teacher seriously. But when you respect the teacher and you tell the teacher, I'm ready to respect you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been talking too much in your class. Right. Mr. Chianti says, am I pregnant? Girl, that's why they have that thing to check. You're using the wrong tool to check. I'm not here to tell if people are pregnant, okay? That's your job. And thank you for coming onto the stream and hanging out with me. Remember to do your work. Remember to stay positive. Remember to stay in the moment. We're not saying for you to be perfect. No one's perfect. Do your best. Stay humble, stay loving. Be the change. Meditate. Spread the love. We are the guardians of planet Earth.